Hey, how's it going, ladies and gentlemen? This is Eric McKinley from the Blank Spot, and we are here to do a tutorial on how to sublimate a baby's bottle. Okay, so um, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be actually I already taped it up. I already taped it, and I already did the shrink wrap and everything. But some supplies that you're going to need is you're going to need some sublimation paper. We got the blank spot paper. We got the blank spot ink. We got the blank spot baby bottle. We got the heat tape. We even have what else we got? We even have the shrink wraps. Okay, so everything that you need to get started supplies wise is going to be on our website. Now, the reason why I put my mask on because we got some clients in our office just walked in, but in our store, just walked in. But I already did the baby bottle. Okay, so I already did it. I taped up the image and I actually did the shrink wrap. But I have another cup that I have that I want to go through and show you exactly a little bit about how you can tape it and actually use the convection oven. So we're going to be using the convection oven method. Okay, so what I did was I did put the paper around this one, the image around this one, but I have to still finish taping it up. I got to tape it up across the top and along the bottom. Okay, and after that, then I'm going to shrink it. So it's a little tedious process, but if you're going to be doing this, it's going to make sense. I promise you, it's going to make sense. So all you got to do, don't worry about it, just reach across. Yeah. All you got to do is I'm taping right now. Okay. So what I want to do is I want to make sure this thing is super tight. We don't want any air gaps. All right. We don't want any air gaps. So I'm going straight down the middle now. You want this thing super tight. All right. Sometimes it may move and adjust in the beginning, but don't worry about that. Just be patient. Okay. And I'm going to tape this thing down to the bottom. And now what I'll be able to do is I can go ahead and I can tape around the top. Okay. And a lot of people that are doing the videos, they're not showing everything because it's a little lengthy process. But sometimes we got to see things through and we got to see it in person. Okay. A lot of people out there are hands-on people. So what I'm doing is I'm taping it across the top, right where the lid is going to go. And you want to have this as tight as you possibly can. And you want to have it tight so no air gets in. Okay. But I'm also gonna shrink wrap it as well. Okay. So you're also gonna need a heat gun. And I almost forgot you need some heat gloves as well. Okay. So I'm just about done. I got one more piece of tape I'm gonna put on it before I shrink it. And the last piece of tape that I put on it is gonna be on the bottom. Okay. See, all that has to be taped. You don't want air to get in there because if air gets in there, then you're going to have some ghosting, which means you're going to have streaks and everything, okay? So you don't want that air to get in there. So I'm rolling, okay? It's not taking as long as I thought it was going to take, but I wanted you guys to see because when my wife shared this with me, it made a lot of sense, okay? So you want to make sure that you get this on here and you actually get that taped really well, okay? So now that I got it taped, okay, I got it taped. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put this sleeve on it and I'm going to shrink it. But before I shrink it, I'm going to measure my cup and my sleeve to see how long it is. And I actually have a little bit, I don't know if you can see, I have a little bit that I can cut off. So I want to cut some of this off, okay? So it can shrink a little better, a little easier. And mind you, I already have the convection oven on. It's on 350. I have a thermometer inside there to make sure that the heat doesn't fluctuate because it does fluctuate. So you got to watch the heat. That's the other thing. A lot of times, when you're doing this, your heat will go up or it'll go down, and you're wondering why your item didn't sub the way it's supposed to sub. Okay, so I got my heat glove on, and now I'm about to grab my my heat gun. The heat gun is my shrink gun, okay? So I'm gonna shrink this best I can. I'm not an expert at it. You want to put it on low. Don't put it too close. Don't put it too close, because if you put it too close, it's gonna burn the paper, okay? You don't want to burn the paper. All right. So you can't see this, but I'm just shrinking. That's all I'm doing. Just shrinking. It's not gonna be perfect. Don't try to get it perfect. You're gonna make some mistakes. You're gonna do some things that doesn't really line up. Just try it again, okay? So I am going around and I'm just shrinking this. And it doesn't take that long. Like I said, it can be tedious and sometimes time consuming, but it doesn't have to take that long, okay? I'm just about done shrinking it. Just about done. I want to get as many bubbles as I can out of it while I'm shrinking it. What's up, buddy? My grandkids just walked in, so they're excited to see something else going on. You got to step back, though, buddy. Step back. Take Jalon with you, because it's hot over here. Okay, that's all I'm doing is shrinking, okay? Okay, now that I'm shrunk, I'm satisfied with what I got. I'm going to take my original bottle, right? And I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this for 6 minutes, okay? So at 3 minutes, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it in, put it in here, and both of them are ready. So I'm just doing the one, but I'm going to do the one because I'll make a video about the other one later on. I'm going to stick it in here, and I'm going to go ahead and go for 6 minutes. So didn't have my timer set. Don't worry about that. It'll be okay. And you want to set it, like I said, for 6 minutes. Why? Because that's subscribe time. That's what pretty much what people have gotten. And you want to pretty much get your own timeline down, get your own deal the way you work it and everything. Here it is, it's sitting in there right now. Okay, so I just stuck it in there, and it's going for 6 minutes. And this is going to be a tutorial where you can actually see what's going on. So like I said, a lot of times what happens is people will make videos, and they'll make the video in the beginning, in the middle, or in the end, and that's what you see. And then people are kind of like, man, how did they do it? Well, we're not here to hide any secrets from you. We're here to trade some things so you can actually see what's going on. So if you're new to sublimation, if you're a new crafter, I strongly encourage you to find a group, find someone that you can actually follow in a group that's going to show you some basic things that you can sub. Don't try to start off with something that's very hard. Start off with something that's very simple. And from there, what's going to happen is it's going to make things a lot easier. And as you get in these groups and you start trusting people to do what they say they're going to do, or share with you what they're going to share with you, and you kind of trust them, then you can go ahead and start, trying some of the things yourself. It makes it a lot easier. Like I said, if you can trust someone to show you how to do something, it's going to make a lot of sense. Okay, it's going to make a lot of sense. So what we're doing, we're going to wait. We're at 4 minutes and 30 seconds right now. At 4 minutes and 30 seconds, what happens at 3 minutes, I'm going to turn it. Okay, I'm going to turn it. And once I turn it, it's going to have 3 more minutes to go. Okay. So like I said, it's a process. It's a time-consuming process, but afterwards, you'll be happy with what you got, okay? And it's only going to make you better. So if you're out there thinking, hey, how can I get good, or how can I get better at subbing? You just got to practice. There's some people that pick up on it really quickly. Some people that take some time to do it. So you're going to need sublimation ink, okay? You're going to need a sublimation printer. Not all printers can just go out there and just print sublimation. You have to have a printer that's going to print sublimation. Whether you decide to convert a printer, because that's what a lot of people are doing. They're converting printers to save money. We have an Epson. This type of printer we have back here is one we're using, the 7210, but there's some people that are using the Epson Eco Tanks. They're good printers as well. There's a lot of different printers out there. I'm not going to advocate for anybody in particular printer, but you have to have sublimation ink and you have to have it set up. So I'm at 3 minutes. So I'm going to turn this, okay? I'm rotating it. And the reason why I'm rotating it in the oven is that I want to make sure that it actually burns evenly all the way around, okay? I want to make sure it burns evenly all the way around. So that's why I'm rotating. So we got about 2.5 more minutes before we get done, okay? About 2.5 more minutes. And we're going to let you see how this came out, because we just did one other day. And it came out greatly, man. I'm telling you, it came out greatly. So give me 1 second. So we got this burning right now. Really happy about this, man. Because I've been practicing doing it in the oven, and my wife's been giving me some pointers. So, and I've also been doing some YouTubes. So what I've learned is when you put it in the oven, it has to be tight, but the oven temperature has to be watched. That's why we got the thermometer in there. Any type of mechanical equipment is going to fluctuate. The heat's going to fluctuate. Even on your heat press, it's going to fluctuate. So you want to make sure, okay? So we got about 1 minute and 30 seconds left. And I am putting this video is going on YouTube right now. So you'll be able to go back and watch it again on YouTube as well. Make sure you guys, while you're out there looking, make sure you subscribe to our social media handles. We're on YouTube, we're on TikTok, we're on Instagram. We got our Facebook page, and we also have a Facebook a personal Facebook page that if you want to join the Facebook page, you'll be able to get access to the things that we're doing, okay? So, not sure how this thing is going to turn out, but I'm very excited to see what's going to go on. We got about 55 seconds left, okay? About 55 seconds left. Now, if I was able to put this in the tumbler press, my wife just got a tumbler press, a 30-ounce tumbler press, and I tried to put it in the tumbler press, but it didn't fit. It was too small. So it's probably something I may have could have done to kind of, compress it. I don't know. But the tumbler press was too small. It's too small for the tumbler press. So I just decided to do this, okay? And we're just about done. We got less than 30 seconds to go. And when I get this, I'm going to pull this out real quick. And I'm going to go ahead and take it out because I got something else I got to do. But I appreciate you all for watching and hanging on this long. Shouldn't be too much longer. Yeah, let's go. We had 9 seconds. Go ahead and take it out. And just remember, when you take it out, you want to make sure that you turn your oven off, okay? So oven goes off. Remember, we got our safety glove on, and I got something to set it on top of right here, okay? So this thing is burned all the way through. You see that? It's burned all the way through. If y'all can kind of see the discoloration. Okay, so now the only thing I'm going to do right now is I could wait till it cools off, but I got a customer in here I need to get to, and I do not want to make them wait. So we're gonna. She said she's watching. So do not burn yourself, guys. Do not burn yourself, because this is a great way to burn yourself. Coming out the oven really hot. So don't do it. So I'm going to take this right here is where that seam is. I did that for a reason. I want to remind myself where the seam was. And if I tear this off just right, okay, just right, I may be able to tear everything off and tear that paper off, okay? I'm excited, man. I like what's going on. I'm starting to see some color right here. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. What do you think? I don't see any ghosting just yet. If I get in, it's going to be at the top. It's not going to be at the bottom. Make sure y'all drop y'all city and state. Let us know where y'all tuning in from. Miss Amara, thanks for jumping on. Miss Judy, thanks for jumping on. Appreciate it. Make sure y'all keep those gloves handy and ready. The thing I like about our shrink wrap is that it peels off really well. Okay, it peels off really well. So let me get this last piece off. And if you're using a pick or some scissors, make sure you're careful not to scratch. You don't want to scratch your tumbler because it's easy to scratch. Even though this is going to be on a display, I still don't want to mess it up. So you want to be careful, okay? Bam, look at that. Now I still got to take some of the shrink wrap off. There it goes, it's coming off. I'm kind of an OCD type guy. Still got to take the shrink wrap off, but I want y'all to check this out and see it, okay? Can you see this? Now, there's no ghosting. I don't even know what a seam is. What seam? Check that out. So what I want y'all to do is I want you to like this. I want you to share it. I want you to tag somebody. I want you to follow us. And definitely, I want you to get on our social media handles, subscribe to our YouTube. Hey, Veronica, thanks for jumping on. Yeah, thanks. Appreciate it. Thanks, Tiffany. Thanks, Miss Judy. Thanks. So make sure y'all like us. If you're not following us, follow us. Get on our blank spot, theblankspot.com. Make sure you set up for the rewards. Make sure you subscribe to see all the different things that we got going on. We're located at 9332 Notch Road, Suite C, Columbia, South Carolina, 29223. We're open from 10 to 7 Mondays through Friday and 10 to 4 on Saturdays. You guys take care and stay tuned for the next tutorial. All right. Hey, thanks, Coach. Appreciate it. Y'all take care. Bye.